Hello everyone, welcome to my holiday glam video. I'm so excited. This is my first YouTube ever. And I know a lot of you guys, people that actually know me, have been asking me for the longest time, when are you going to do your YouTube video? And now it's here. What better time to actually start doing a YouTube video than around the holiday time? It's my favorite time. I love all the way from Halloween to ending of Valentine's Day. I'm a very holiday person. So this is my holiday glam. So stay tuned if you guys want to see how I beat this mug. Hi. Alrighty, so right here we will be starting with the Dramatically Different Gel from Clinique. I love it. It's a really nice hydrating moisturizer. Then we're going to go with the Too Faced RX Primer. Gonna make sure I massage that all over too. It's also hydrating, one of my favorite. And now also Too Faced Foundation. Born This Way in Warm Beige, in my new Morphe Beauty Blender sponge. Just applying that all over. Just gonna make sure that I cover everywhere, even behind my ears. Making sure, yes, blend, blend, blend. Blending, never-ending blending. I like to make sure. So now we're going to use a Touche Clot Apricot Corrector. I'm going to make sure that I brighten any darkness that I have under eye. And I also like to do around the lips, as you will see momentarily. I feel like I have some dark spots from acne marks around the lip. I like to make sure that I even it out and brighten it as well. Blending as well with that Morphe Beauty Blender. Thank you, Morphe. And here I also like to go with the Touche Eclat Violet Corrector. It's going to brighten under my concealer and my highlight. So I like to do it under eye, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead where the light hits me. And then I'm going to still blend it away with the Morphe Beauty Blender, making sure that I even it all out. I'm also going to go with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. That is the lightest shade. I like it because it highlights my under eye area. I really like an under eye highlighted T-zone area as well. It just looks really well. And some people might think it's really bright, but it actually goes really well when you set it with a powder. So I'm just blending away. Blending is key. Just making sure that I get it everywhere that I need it. Making sure that you can't tell where one begins and one ends. So blend, blend, blend. And now I'm going to go with my Kat Von D setting powder. I love this. Taking my Real Technique brush and just setting my under eye area. I am a heavy baker, and you will see that next. Also, the Besame Violet Brightening Powder. I wanted to make sure that it stays bright and under eye, so I like to mix the two. They both go really well together. So I'm baking just for a little bit. I don't bake for too long. I bake for like maybe a minute or two. I don't want it to be dry and patchy. So I'm dusting off my bake and setting my foundation with my Laura foundation powder in shade number 8. Have you seen me having a little fun over here? Yes. Feel the beat, girl. Feel the beat. See, since I like to clean off my bake with my foundation powder so it doesn't make it look so bright. And here we go with my Urban Decay brow pencil. Just like to go ahead and just start mapping out my brow area. This is part of my 3-step brow that I have going on. So blend it away, the spoolie. Going to the other eye. I like to start at the bottom, just kind of trace out the brow area and then fill it in the middle. And now I'm going to use my Brow. It's cream brow gel. I love this. This stuff is amazing. A little bit goes a long way. And you can build the brow and still have it look natural. So once again, just blending that out. So now I'm going to go in with the 3D brow tone from Benefit. This is going to ensure that it gives me a highlight, so it's going to ensure that it makes the brow stay on longer, and it also gives it a little highlight, so it makes the brow look a little bit fuller. So you see me here blending it away. I like to fade it into the brow area. Next we're going to go in with my Morphe brush concealer, and I'm going to clean up the brow area. I'm going to make sure that the brow looks nice and crisp. Hides any little baby hairs that you may have growing. It just makes the brow look nice and perfect. Cleans it up really nicely, and it also highlights it. And now I'm applying Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. It is a 24-hour hold. So if you're someone like me that has an oilier lid, this is going to ensure that your eyeshadows stay on as long as you may need. So I like to use my fingers here so I can get a feel for how much I'm putting on. I do not want to over apply, so I blend it all around. And now the Mario palette, oh, favorite as you can tell here. We're going to go in with that first warm tone in the crease area, blending it away with my Morphe brush. I like to build it, so I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. Blend, blend, blend. I like to blend into my nose area to kind of bridge it to the nose contour. As so. This palette is amazing. It's one of my favorite palettes. It's my go-to. If you see me here, blending it into my nose contour. Now I'm going to go with that warmer orangey shade called Isabella. Blending it in. A little bit lower than that warmer shade, Violetta, right next to it. I'm just going to apply it right on the outer V area, bringing it in a little. And switching my brush to a fluffier blending brush. This one's MAC 224. Now I'm going to do that glittery shade. I'm going to spray it with my rose water, and you actually can find this at Marshall's for $7.99. When you wet it, it intensifies the pigment, as you see. It makes it look really nice and foiled. Spraying the brush again for the other eye. And I'm using a MAC eyeshadow brush, and I like to swipe and tap in place. I'm going to do the bottom of my eyes. So I am buffing out the lower lash line with that first shade that I use. I believe the name is Lula. I'm gonna blend it with a Morphe smaller detailing brush. And I'm also going to go with Violetta. Now here I'm just putting in my MAC pigment from the Nutcracker collection. It is by far my favorite. That glitter gold. Blending on both eyes with a different MAC brush. It's a packing brush, really nice. I'm just gently tapping all over so it can pick up. And I'm using a glitter glue that I got online when I ordered some pigments. And this is a Bare Minerals Veil Powder in dark to tan. And this is just how I start warming up my contour. Now I'm nose contouring with that same shade. I bring it in from my eye area, blending it out, and just contouring my nose. And now my lip, because I want my lips to look bigger. Now this Laura Mercier Sheer Glow Powder. I also use it for my contour, shade number 6. And I'm just repeating the same process as I did with the Bare Minerals powder. So I'm also repeating the process with the contouring with my Cover FX Suntan Powder. I love this to contour my face. Now I'm going in with highlights with the Anastasia, wetting the brush with that rose water, and look at that highlight. I love highlighting. I just highlight until you get carpal tunnel. There is nothing wrong with that. If you see me here, just adding more highlight because I can never get tired of highlight. And there's something about a pinky highlight that just I love. And now Moonstone from Becca. Love it so much. And just a little dance, a little break dance. Hey. I love to dance. And Becca blush palette. I'm going to use that middle shade, that little pinky tone, to go with the highlight and make it pop a little. Love that palette a lot as well. Some rose water to set. I'm going to set all over. Now I'm going to dry out. Oh yes, and now from the new Jeffree Star Holiday Collection, Pumpkin Pie. Yes, queen. Look at that shade. Beautiful. What better way to tie your holiday glam than with this pumpkin pie shade? Yes. Slow-mo a little for you. Just cleaning up the side of the lip to add a little bit of highlight. This is my little tip to everyone if you want to make it look crisp. And now Sephora Collection lashes in Regal and the Duo Glue, as well as the Tarteise liner. This is one of my favorite liners. It's easy, it glides, it dries quick. You can manipulate it real easily. And I love doing a cat eye with this. Just building it. Go from eye to eye to make sure that I make it even. I don't want to have one wing facing one way and the other one the other. I love this brush actually. It's really easy to apply. And it's nice and short. And my favorite mascara, Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. And that is it for today's look. Thank you for watching. Please follow, please subscribe for more goodies coming soon. Thank you. Bye.